Cellular Respiration by Annika van Wyk. The first part of cellular respiration is aerobic respiration. The first step of aerobic respiration is glycolysis. The purpose of glycolysis is to convert glucose into 2-pyruvic acids. Glucose is broken into 2,3-GP, then to 3-pyruvic acids, with the byproducts of NADH and 2-ATP. Glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm. It does not require oxygen. Its reactants: 1-glucose, 2-ATP, 2-NAD, and 4-NADP. The products are 2-pyruvic acid, 2-ATP, and 2-NADH. The next step of aerobic respiration is the intermediate phase. It takes place in the matrix, and it does require oxygen. The pyruvic acid is broken to acetal, CoA, and has a byproduct of carbon dioxide. The next step is the Krebs cycle. The Krebs cycle takes place in the matrix, and it does require oxygen. It starts off with 2-acetal CoA and then becomes 6-citric acid. It then moves to 5 carbon compounds and has a product of NADH and CO2. It then becomes 4 carbon compounds with byproducts of ATP, NADH, and carbon dioxide. Last, to finish off the cycle, the 4 carbon compounds move to become acetal with 2 carbon compounds with byproducts of NADH and FADH. The last step in the aerobic respiration is the oxidation phosphorylation, and it belongs in the cristae. It does require oxygen. The purpose is to convert NADH and FADH into ATPs using the electron transport chain. 1 NADH becomes 3 ATP, and 1 FADH becomes 2 ATP. Next is anaerobic respiration. The purpose of anaerobic respiration is to convert glucose into 2 ATPs without using oxygen. The first part of anaerobic respiration is lactic acid fermentation, and this occurs in the cytoplasm. It starts off with glycolysis, with glucose becoming G3P, then to pyruvic acid. Then it's fermented to become lactic acid. The final part to anaerobic respiration is alcohol fermentation. It also starts off with glycolysis. It has 6-glucose, then breaks into 2-G3P, then is pyruvic acid. It loses 1 carbon and becomes ethyl.